Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live chat hosted by me, Mr. Philly. And today I'm going to go over, I'm going to attempt to do this again. I tried to make this video already, but I ended up deleting it because I was getting some trolls on there. So I was just kind of upset with myself because I kind of took the bait and got into it with, got into a little heated discussions with some other trolls on there. You know, I need to actually have a better attitude, learn to embrace trolls and haters, you know. But, you know, I'm still new. I'm learning little by little about, you know, what and what not to do when you're a content creator. So all right, so yes, I just had my first cooking class this Monday, and I've been being taught by a chef instructor, and I was so excited, and yeah, it was so much fun. Actually, I got to learn some cuts, and I got to do a lot of cutting vegetables and such, and I learned about and I'm going to tell you about one, two, three, four, five different cuts that I learned. These are the more popular, most popular that you will see chefs use or use if you ever work in a kitchen or um, when you're cooking. Very, very popular. So, and these are all French words. My French kind of sucks, but so just bear with me. If you want to correct me, go for it. So anyway, yeah, and I was so excited when I took this first class, because you know the cutting. Um, no cooking tonight. Tomorrow though. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over things that I learned in my chef class. So yeah, no cooking tonight. I apologize, but tomorrow we're gonna attempt to make, if we don't get busy, bruschetta, not bruschetta. It is bruschetta. So anyway, but yeah, tonight I'm just gonna go over some. Oh, that's awesome. Um, so anyway, yeah, today we're just gonna go over some interesting cuts. Hello, Glow. How are you? We're gonna go over some of the 5 cuts that I learned about, you know, cutting and properly cutting veggies and the types of cuts that chefs mostly use in the kitchen. So anyway, all right, let's begin. Oh, before I get started on that, now the way to properly cut is having a sharp knife. I'm just gonna go over some tips. She gave me some homework to do about, and it was a whole paperwork about all the cuts and practicing. So yeah, but I actually forgot it. So she texted me. She told me she would save my homework, and she was gonna write down some names of special knives that you could buy that are cheap. How you doing? Oh, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. There's I mean, like, knives are very, very expensive, especially if a sharp knife, and it's just a pain to keep them sharpened. You can actually, I think Ace Hardware actually sharpens it, or you know, you can buy your own electric sharpener. She told me the name of a budget-friendly one, but I can't remember what it was. And she also told me, is like, if you want a really sharp, decent knife that you don't want to spend too much money on, she wrote it down, but it was all in my homework. So anyway, but yes, a sharp knife is really half the battle when it comes to, you know, and this is one of the, I think the more, and this is what I really think why cooking is such a beautiful art. When I watch chefs, you know, cut and dice something like there's no tomorrow, cutting an onion like there's no tomorrow, and make them actually look like squares, that's just so cool. And that's what attracts me so much to cooking. And that's one of the more funner parts of cooking that I really love. Ooh, oh my goodness, bourbon and blood orange demi. Wow, that sounds really good, man. You might have to send me a recipe. Hmm. Oh, yeah, you're gonna cut. Oh, that's pretty common. You know, I talked to my chef instructor. Said, yeah, that's a pretty common thing. You're gonna cut your fingers sometimes. There's gonna be some cuts. Wait. Oh, man, wow, that sounds really good. Veal chop. Wow, you might have to email or text me that recipe if you have it. That sounds really good. Oh man, now you're making me want to cook. I'm sorry you cut your finger. I hope it wasn't too serious. Japanese steel. Yeah, she did say, actually, my chef instructor did mention that. Actually, Japanese knives are the best knives. Japanese steel is really, really good. Hello, Alencia. And, oh, that'd be great. Yo, Bubble, how you doing? Not much, just talking about some stuff that I learned in my first culinary class. So anyway, all right, let's begin. So the first cut that I learned, and this is a more common one, you know, especially for soups, the julienne. The julienne, and it is like little matchsticks. So you're basically cutting when you're cutting like carrots. And carrots are the more tougher vegetables to cut because they move, and it's hard to get a base on them because they're so circular. You know, they don't really sit on a table flat enough. You know, you have to make sure your cutting board is properly set, and you know you have it properly set up. So yeah, just cut them in little matchsticks, and that's usually for like salads and such. So yeah, julienne, a very common cutting style. So anyway, moving on. There's a chiffonade. Chiffonade, and that translates from French to little ribbon, basically. And that's mostly for, you know, if you see chefs cutting like basil, they usually roll it up kind of like a blunt and then cut, you know, cut, you know, chop, 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 or whatever. So yeah, that's the chiffonade. So, and usually it works a lot for other ones too. Like it's when you have a cilantro, sometimes if you can roll it up in a certain way that way it has a more firm, steady hold on to it, and then you chop, chop, chop. So anyway, moving on. Oh no, I can't remember how to pronounce Bruna. There's this one is a very, very common one. There is the Brunzo. I just remembered that Brunoise. Bruns. Brunoise. Brunse. Wow, I can't remember how to pronounce it. Gosh, Brun. Brnoise. Brunoise. I forget what. Shoot, I can't even read my own flipping handwriting. Well, anyway, oh man, this is the more common one, and this is one of the most common ones when it comes to cutting onions, making it look like dice. So that's the dicing method. But no. Gosh, I just looked it up too. I can't read my own handwriting. Whoops. I just can't read my own handwriting. I'm sorry. Gosh. I'm sorry. I'll remember it. I can't. Oh man, it'll come to me. All right. Moving on to the next one. We have a rondelle. Rondelle, and that's usually when you're cutting like cucumbers and carrots also, and you're making them like in little, cutting them into circular, like very almost paper thin circular, circular. What do you call it? Yeah. So yeah, you're basically rondelle is when you're cutting your carrots and cucumbers, mostly very thin, and it's mostly used for soups. Yeah, so you want a very thin cut on those. So anyway, rondelle, and then moving on, there's also now lastly we have the bâtonnet. Yeah, that's it. That's French, and that translates to little sticks. So bâtonnet, that's basically for French fries. When you're using that method of cutting, what you do is you take your potato and stand it up, or a carrot. Yes, that's it. I can't pronounce it. No, Brunoise. I'm sorry, Brunoise. That's probably the American version. I really feel like I'm now. Brunoise. That's the dicing method. I'm sorry. Yes, Brunoise. That's the American way. But there's a French way of pronouncing it. That's not how the French pronounce it. But yeah, I'm sorry. Oblique cut yet? No, I haven't. It's kind of fun stuff too. Oblique. Wow. It probably was on my homework paper, but I didn't even see it. Oh, crap, because I forgot it. So anyway. But yeah, the last one we have is the bâtonnet. So when you're using this method of cutting, you take your carrot or you take your potato and stand it up and then cut it all around until it forms a square and has a firmer firmer surface on top, or firmer hold on the surface, and then you cut that in half, and then you stack it on top of each other and cut little matchsticks. Yes, it's a very fine dice. Yes, exactly. With an invisibility cloak. Yeah, vaguely I do. I think so. Yeah, it's been a while. Okay, how you doing? Were you the one that was does Roblox or whatever? I think. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, those are the so those 5 cuts that I just mentioned. Though, hello, music mix. Yep, that's you. Okay. Oh, it's been a minute. How you been? So anyway, yeah, those 5 cuts that I just mentioned, those are the most common ones. And like I said, having a sharp knife is pretty much 75% of the battle. I mean, when it's very sharp, it's just going to glide right through them. But if anybody's, I hope that I can inspire somebody. I mean, if they really want to learn better knife skills, or if they just want to start cooking again, don't go too fast. Don't try to look like a chef right away. Go very slow. It's going to take practice, actually. So yeah, and yeah, I just can't remember for the life of me the type of knife that she said that my instructor told me that is a budget friendly one that's the sharpest. But yeah, it was Japanese steel. She said that was the best. And right, exactly. Mommy dog. Oh, mom dogs. I mean hot dogs. I've never heard of those. What's that? Mummy dog. Oh, mummy dogs. Um, is that making your hot dog look kind of like wrap it in like a hmm. Bacon wrapped hot dog? Oh, that actually sounds pretty. That actually sounds pretty scrumptious, actually. Um, um, I not a big. I think I did make something. No, I made chili dogs before, and I did wrap them in bacon. So I mean, we could do that. Yeah. I'm not a big hot dog fan. They're okay, but I'm more of a brat type of guy. That sounds even better, actually. Little smokies wrapped in dough. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I'll keep that in mind, actually. Just like I said, I'm not a big. I mean, hot dogs, they're okay. I mean, with chili, I like chili dogs, only with chili and cheese on top there, and they're fire. But yeah, hot dogs by themselves, they're just brats would always win over that. Brats usually always win. But anyway, um, yeah, I could definitely keep that in mind. We'll see. We got so many things to cook and so little time. I already have like usually 5 or 10 ideas throughout the week, and I just can't even remember one by the end of the week. And then I need to start writing a list down of the things that I want to cook in the next several weeks. But then I always forget by the end of the week, and I just look at something else, and I was like, oh, that looks good too. I'll make that. Oh wow, that's cool. 10 different styles of like hot dogs and shit and such. Brats. Oh man, I love brats. Oh man, I love cooking them on the grill. Oh man, brats on the grill. Oh man, where they're like, oh, that's like heaven to me. Ooh, yeah. I don't know. I just think brats have a much more distinctive flavor, especially when they're on a grill. I think they're really made for the grill. An Italian salami. That sounds good. I wish there was a butcher shop like that near me. Complex flavor, yes. Chewy. Never heard. Kachu. Kachui. Never heard of that. No. What's that? Hmm. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. Yeah, I'm really taking an interest in what I learned in my first culinary class. Now, our next culinary class, we're gonna learn the sautéing. So we're gonna saute chicken. So yeah, I'm really excited. And what was so cool about the class that I took was that all the veggies that I cut, got to take home, and we made bean soup out of it. Oh my god! Well, we made it while we were there, and man, it was the best soup I ever had. Oh, it had beans, it had tomatoes, onions, and carrots, and had something else in it, but oh my god, the flavor was so amazing. Oh god, I was just wow, damn. And I love making soups because soups are just so easy to play with. I mean, soups aren't my favorite, but I mean, I do like soup a lot. But that's the great thing about soup. It's just so easy, such an easy recipe to play with. I really like it, and it's like you don't have to be exact precise. You can throw in a little bit of extra. It won't hurt it. With a soup recipe. Well, that goes for a lot of recipes. I mean, cooking is really an art. You don't have to be precise. Most recipes are approximate, so you really can what a really good cook or an avid cook does takes like 10 recipes and sees a pattern in the recipe. I was like, well, each this like you take for instance chili and just find 10 recipes, and you say what you look at the common denominator of all the ingredients. So it's like each recipe probably has similar ingredients. So it's like they all get these three ingredients, but yeah, all the ones get different stuff. So you're supposed to mix and match. Well, this recipe has this ingredient and this recipe doesn't. So what you really should do is just try to combine as best you can, because it's a little trial and error, but I really like. Mm, well, I mean, baking you have to be precise because baking is a science. I mean, yeah, I mean, adding too little or too less will impact the taste of whatever uh, dessert or like a cake or muffin you're making. I sure am. How you doing, Brandon? Remix. No, this is just another live. I was just repeating the thing that I was talking about yesterday. Yes, what I learned in my first culinary class about the different types of style cuts that professional chefs use in kitchens. It's just really cool, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. Pizza. Oh, I love pizza. I love the crap out of pizza. Is like, oh man, crack to me. I love pizza. That's my favorite dish of all time. Even though that's actually one of my weaker points. I love to make it. I know it's a lot of work, and I'm a messy cook when I make pizza. A lot of baking process, but I really want to get better at making pizza. One of these days, I'm just going to start cooking pizza almost every day at some point. I'm going to go through a pizza phase until I actually get a really good consistency in my dough and getting a really great dough rise, because that's really the backbone of great flavor in pizza. Oh man. Oh, absolutely. Fermentation. Wow, that's awesome. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, making your own. Oh, for sure. And and I was talking to a lot of people that that use all-purpose flour. All-purpose flour is not the most best that you should use because it doesn't rise very well with pizza. Caputo dough, Caputo flour, very good flour, and Double Zero. There's a Double Zero something flour. Those are really good pizza flours. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh wow. Cold ferment. King's bread flour? Okay, I haven't heard of that one. Easier to find the cost. Oh, and cost effective? Really? Huh. I probably have seen it before, but I don't really pay attention unless I'm just paying attention to whatever I'm cooking that night. But yeah, I will definitely look at that. I wonder if you can get that at Walmart. 48 cold ferment it like for like 48 hours, and it's in. Oh yeah. I mean, can you? My mom, she cooks a really good pizza, but she's the recipe that I had. Oh, I'm so sorry. Uh, Real stuff is more expensive. Oh, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, the Double Zero stuff does carry it. That's awesome. Great, great. Um, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh man. Oh gosh. Um. Oh crap. My mom lets her pizza rise for the dough rise for 4 days, and that really I don't know if you can do that. I'm not. My thing is like, are you supposed to do it at room temperature, or can you do that in the refrigerator, or what? I think it's supposed to do. You're supposed to let it rise at room temperature. That's really the best flavor, but I'm not really sure. So yeah. That's awesome. Really, I did not know that. Wow. I haven't talked to you in a while, I guess. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I guess I never did ask. That's really cool. Wow. Do you work in the field right now? He's a little toasty in here. I think I'm about to turn the heat down. Oh, and Minecraft, Steve, I don't know if you saw, but I did. You actually were the one, and I thought I'm really glad that you recommended this. It was the fried zucchini. Oh my gosh, that's the vegetable version of French fries. It was really good. It came out really great. Oh man, especially with ranch and marinara sauce. Oh, beautiful. Fictional character I would try. Oh shoot. Hello, superior super additive. Hello, super official. Sorry. Yeah, super. Yeah, that's your name. Sorry, I'm just trying to read your name, man. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, leave it in the fridge overnight and then then bring it out and then let it rise more in room temperature. Oh, so from cold to, room temperature. That's awesome. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hi, hi, Kiswab 94976. How you doing? That's awesome. Where do you work? Do you work in a restaurant or what? Wow, that's so cool. I am great. Thank you for asking. How are you? Private club. Interesting. So is it an actual restaurant or is it like what do you call it? A venue or something? Hopefully when I do get my real culinary career started, if I do, hopefully, I think I mean, I probably will end up working in a kitchen or whatever. But I think, for me, I think working in a venue would be better for me because, I like cooking different things. I think, cooking something on a menu would get tiresome after a while. I like cooking something different all the time. So yeah, that's awesome. Country club, great. Oh, awesome. I hope you get it. Good luck, man. I know I would love to do that. I'd love to travel the world and try different foods. I love international cuisine. My instructor was telling me that it's quite interesting. Yeah, I mean, the industry of working in the food industry is like, yeah, what you work with a lot of Gordon Ramsays, a lot of ass ripping and shit, and a lot of chefs are real major hard asses. Yeah, she said it's a really tough life actually. That's why a lot of chefs are alcoholics. They're under a lot of pressure. Pretty interesting news that I learned about that. Yeah, crazy. And I guess it depends on where you work too, but Mm. Where would that be? All right, thank you. Best luck to you. Oh, absolutely. Food does bring people together. I love Anthony Bourdain. I idolize that man actually. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I agree 100%. Yeah, I think cooking is a beautiful art. Food is just it's just being a part of that. It's a great culture. It's a great way to connect with others. Yeah, it brings people together. Absolutely. Start with Asia. Hmm. Wow, that's so cool. Well, I hope my journey is as colorful as yours someday. That'd be great. Oh yeah. Yeah, connecting with other people. Um, and food, I think really food brings out the love in other people. It just brings so much love and joy from a bowl that you can transfer and share with another friend. I think that's just great. Rwanda, interesting. Well, that's awesome. Cool. I haven't seen you before, Nadeshima. You must be new. I don't remember seeing you. Hell for construction. That's awesome. Really? Yeah, I have. I mean, I've traveled not as much as I want to. I would love to go to Europe. My next, if when I travel again, I really, really want to go to Europe though. That's awesome. Never seen that show, but thank you, I guess. I've been told I look like a lot of people, but well, I ain't no saint. Trust me on that one. I have flaws like everybody else, but thank you. Impress someone dish? Oh, oh man. Oh crap. Oh man, that's a good one. Ooh, ratatouille. That's yeah. I don't know what it is, but I always was wondering. My mother actually made that a lot, actually growing up, and I didn't even know what it was. But she made her own version of it. But yeah, yeah, eggplant, tomatoes, all those veggies. I just pour a lot of. I think there is a video. Yeah, there is a video of me making that, of course, and the rosemary and the thyme on top, and a lot of olive oil. Oh, that's where that flavor is, and that tomato sauce with it. Oh, so good. I think that would be something, yeah. I think it's just because it's just not just more of an exquisite recipe. It's actually quite easy to make, I think. It just takes a lot of cutting and a lot of, and the design in there. It's just a beautiful dish, outside and inside. Yeah, I think that would be, yeah, date or family event. Oh yeah, that would be something I think that would be a good start. Yeah. What about you? Well, I have a really friendly crowd tonight. I'm really happy you guys are listening in and tuning in. You know, I'm really happy that I got to share with you some of the great cuts, the interesting cuts that I learned, and I learned a lot about it. And my instructor is a pretty carefree lady. She's pretty cool. Fried chicken recipes, Kwanzaa holiday. Oh, interesting. Ooh, fried chicken. That sounds great too. Oh man. Fresh pasta. Ooh, how long slow? Ooh, how hard wood. Fresh pasta. Ooh. Do you make pasta from scratch? I've been wanting to do that, actually, get a pasta maker. I think that would be really cool, but my kitchen's so small. It's just at this point, like, I'm just waiting on to invest in some more stuff, more kitchen equipment, because there's just no place to put it anywhere now. Maybe I have two roommates, and maybe one of them moves out, then I actually feel like I'll have a little bit more room, and I might invest one at a time things or something like that. Ooh, labor of love. And Liquid Grin, I think you speak my language when it comes to food. Oh man. I can't do any acrobatical stuff, man. Do a backflip. Hello. Absolutely. Razzle dazzle, how you doing? I don't know what you're saying. I just had a really, really lively crowd tonight. But yeah, oh, one more thing. Something else I wanted to tell you. Like the way I don't think I explained the rondelle cut very well. Like, yeah, you're cutting it in very, very thin, almost like paper thin circular spheres. And yes, that is for, you could use it for salads, but I think more the julienne and the match and the square cuts are better for salads. But yeah, these rondelle, I think that's mostly should be done for soups, I believe, from what I remember learning. So yeah. Sorry, I just don't feel like I wanted to explain that a little bit better for you guys. Garnish. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, really? Oh, what is it? Ooh. What was the garnish? I can't remember the name. Did you say it? Sorry. Oh, wow. Yeah, oh, garnish. Okay. I see. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Hi, thank you. I really appreciate that. What's my job right now? I'm an Uber driver, actually. Uber driver by day, a freaky cook at night. Crazy. I get a little freaky in that kitchen. Ooh, sock. The pan searing and deglazing. We are actually, yeah, that's actually going to be our next class. So hopefully we'll be able to learn a little bit about that. Searing, yeah, I think it's, no. Is it searing or sauteing? I'm not, yeah, sauteing. Is that all part of it? Yeah. And I'm new to all this, but I'm still learning. I'm not a chef. Hopefully someday, you know, that's why I'm taking culinary classes right now. But yeah. Um, so yeah. I don't know if searing and sauteing is that's part of it. Yeah, yeah, that would be. You know, searing is like, you know, cooking it on one side, right? Saute means to jump in the oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Is that saute? That's French, I take it. It's interesting. It's really fascinating how much French has an influence on cooking in the culinary world. It's really interesting. Flick of the wrist. Flick of the really? What's the flick of the wrist? Yeah, French. Well, yeah, we were talking about earlier, you know, restaurant cooking. You know, I think, but yeah, I think working at a venue would be even better, just for me, because I love cooking different things all the time. You know, I would get sick of cooking the same thing over and over again. I mean, you know, it'd be nice to. It's just nice to try different things, and I like a challenge. I love trying new things. You know, so yeah, and everybody, yeah, everything that I cook, I just learn as I go. So yeah, to make flip that. Oh, okay, interesting. What up, Murty? Meridiverse? Yeah. Learn to flick. Oh, okay. No, that'd be a good idea. Have you ever heard of the trick where you rub your hands with garlic and you can take the yolk out without breaking it? That's kind of cool. I learned that. I think I made a video, but I think it got deleted. I didn't really like the finishing touch with it. I try to be. Muscle memory and soft. Oh yeah, right. Muscle memory. That's right. That makes a lot of sense. But then your eggs smell like garlic. Not really gonna make a difference. Oh. Right, whites and yolk. Oh, right, yeah, whites and yolks. Oh, damn. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Well, thank you. Oh, I'm learning something. Where have you been? I don't see you on my lives very well. You think you should be more on my lives more often when I'm cooking. I would love the constructive criticism. I mean, actually, I kind of might feel embarrassed because, yeah, I'm actually talking to a chef and I'm not a chef. Chef watching me cook. But hey, I wouldn't mind the constructive criticism. I really enjoy it, you know. I'm always trying to improve recipes, always trying to improve. But yeah, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, it's been a minute since we talked. Change the job. No, I actually like my job. I like being an Uber driver. Actually, that is a way to connect and meet people. Actually, it's actually really easy and it's fun and it's enjoyable. I love going out in the city. Yeah, it's really cool. I hope so too. Yeah. That's what, and you know, and I talked to my instructor, and she said the same thing. You know, a lot of that's the two things that you put these two things in your mind, you're gonna cook great things. Patience and love, really. That's what makes a great food. That's what makes great dishes, literally. And honestly, I know this sounds silly, but I'm gonna reference it anyway. You know, the movie Ratatouille. I mean, that dead chef that he was talking to, Remy was talking to the whole time, and he made that book. Anyone can cook. I really do believe that anyone really can cook if they really wanted to. Some people are just better at it, some people are just more natural at it, but anybody really can cook. It's not, I don't think it's a very super difficult, it's not like rocket science. But you know, some people just don't have an knack for it, you know? I mean, you can be one or two people. I was like, oh, what does this need? What am I going to do to improve this? You know, season it, you know, this, that, you know, maybe this would taste better fried. Maybe this would taste better with a little seasoning. Even the most simplest dishes can be spiked up really well. Oh, God bless you too, Carlene. Thank you. That's good. Right, yeah, and you know that's yeah. There's things that are trial and error. That's just the thing, you know. Like even the food, you know. I think really being a critic, and you know, you are the worst critic of yourself. You know, if you're learning something like cooking specifically, you know, even when I cook something, then it turns out good. I'm like, well, I want to make it taste better. Even you know, it's like, how can I make this better? Even though it is good, I want to make it even better. You know, absolutely not. I am not from Australia. I'm from America. Pay it forward. Pay it forward. Absolutely. Yeah, I absolutely love sharing food with others. I love to cook. I love, you know, sharing that passion with others. I really think it's just a lovable, relaxing, a great hobby for anybody, really. Um, yeah. Life skill too, yeah. It does take skills, yeah. Learning how to cut something specifically in a fastly, timely manner, yeah. Those are, yeah. That's a good question, but I really don't know. uh, oh yeah, I agree. I actually love McDonald's. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really the healthiest person. I will be the first to admit. I don't eat frozen food that much. The only frozen food that I do like is frozen pizza, actually. And you know, one of these days I'm gonna start making shorts about what the best frozen pizza is. But yeah, I do. I am a sucker for McDonald's. I do like my fast food. I'm not gonna lie. Chefs don't, and great cooks don't eat great every night. And you know, I talked to my chef instructor. She said I had microwavable TV dinner the other night. So yeah. I mean, people get lazy. People just eat what they eat, you know, just to eat. You know, not everybody's perfect. But yeah, one of my guilty pleasures is yes, I do like fast food. But you know, it's funny though. After you go out for so long, you go to a restaurant, you're like, wow, I make this. I can make this even better. You know, and you pay an arm and a leg for it, and you can make it at home for half the price. You know, frozen pizza. Oh, there you go. Of course, we're all human. Yeah, I do like frozen pizza, but other than that, I don't really eat frozen food that much. I just don't think. I don't know. I feel like certain frozen foods have really diminished quality, and well, specifically, and I don't eat two dinners. Definitely, yeah, they're actually. I think they're very very bad for you. I used to eat those all the time, but yeah, they're just really every now. If I ever eat one again, I'm like, why the hell did I eat this for so many years when I was in college? Oh, absolutely. And yeah, I mean, I think what's funny, some stuff that you buy back then tasted a little bit better, but I think just over the years, you know, frozen food in general is just lower quality. Yeah, and the preservatives, I think it's actually worse now. I can't remember. There was one frozen food that I did like as a kid, but you know, they tasted good, and then think a little while ago I bought it again. I can't remember what it was, but man, it just tasted like crap. I was like, wow, this doesn't even taste as good as it used to. I mean, it didn't taste that good then, but now it really tastes like shit. Ugh. Mm-hmm. You know, I watched some videos of people going to other countries. Like guy, I don't know who it was, but he went to Mexico and he tried Mexican Coke because it's so much better there. And he gave a guy down there American Coke, and he said, "Well, what the hell is in this?" Oh yeah, I don't disagree. Yeah, yeah, you might be. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I mean America is yeah the worst. Yeah, one of the worst nations. Although we're not the biggest sugar consumers, surprisingly, that's actually in Puerto Rico. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we do. No offense, but we do have. You know, I think cancer and all that. We're pretty high when it comes to those types of sicknesses and illnesses, and I think that's just all comes from our food. Yeah, I totally agree. It's but I mean, I will be honest. I mean, I don't always, and I try when I can to buy better quality food and everything. And home cooking still is better for you because you know what you're putting in. Um, your food and the calories. I mean, it's still better than going out or eating junk food, but it really is hard. Even the healthy food stuff. I don't even know if I trust that actually. I mean, unless you're buying like farm, yeah. Oh yeah, gotta find farmers and boot. Yeah, there you go. Real food, right? Too. Yeah, I would like to grow. I really would love to start growing my own. I need to, but I just don't know enough about it. Herbs like what do you call it? Um, cilantro and oregano, and it saves you a lot of money too. I do see chefs, having their oregano plants and their yeah cilantro plants. It looks really cool. I do would love to invest in that at some point. Oh, just ask. I've seen you before. I know you look familiar. Oh well, thank you. Thank you for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Really? Do you grow your own? What do you do? Just use plant? Just put them in a plant? Can you just use like regular soil and put them next to your window so they get sun? And I heard you don't have to water them. Just need sunlight and seeds and soil. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to water them every day, do you? Someone said you should water like plants like that every other day or something. Not the most worst part. Just any type of soil or what? Soil that you would get out of the outside. Oh, okay. Huh. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, it's just got to be healthy soil. I see. Hmm. Let's say I like live in Missouri. Like, if I just go outside and just find an area where there's like untouched soil or something, would that work or what? You just got to look where it just looks like, oh, it's a healthy, a place where there's just um, where there's a healthy ecosystem. Hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, guys, my phone's at like 10%, so I'm gonna have to throw it on the charger, and it's just getting really hot in here, so I'm about to let you guys all go. Lots of oh well, thank you. I'm about to call tonight just because it's getting really hot. I gotta go mess with the temperature. It's just getting a little too warm in here. So, well, I really appreciate the lively crowd I had tonight. Thanks everybody for tuning in. It was really great to share with you some of the cool things that I learned about knife skills on my first culinary class. I have my next class next Tuesday, so it's gonna be really great. I will definitely share with you if I learn anything fun. We're gonna learn some sauteing. It's gonna be cool. You have a great night, my man. All right, it was really nice talking to you too, specifically Liquid Green. All right, well, thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to like and follow. As always, happy cooking. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow. We make bruschetta. Bruschetta. Later.